Hello everyone. Today I'll tell you that how to configure QuickBooks Online connector with the Odoo edition. So this is the Odoo dashboard where you need to check that you have completed the installation of QuickBooks connector because that module should exist in Odoo to configure it. So when I type here, it takes me that this particular Odoo has QuickBooks module also and desktop also. Right now I'm taking you with the QuickBooks Online Odoo connector, so you can see the status is installed here. And you need to log into the developer QuickBooks Online connector for making this work, making the Odoo QuickBooks Online connector work. So this is a Intuit developer account where you need to log in into this particular web page, and then under my apps when you go, I have already created this particular app to get it configured, but you can just create on this button, create an app, and you can fill all the information that what app name do you want, and you can I'll just open this so that you can have a look here. So basically this app will be created after clicking on that button. So after clicking on this app, when you go inside this particular app, you will be able to see different functions here, like keys and oath, connections, webhooks. So basically for configuring QuickBooks and Odoo, we have client IDs, client secrets. With the help of that, we are able to sync the data on both the databases. So first of all, we need to configure Odoo in QuickBooks and QuickBooks in Odoo to get the data synced. So when I go to companies in Odoo, I go to your company. When I go in edit mode, I can see the QuickBooks tab is here because I already installed the QuickBooks modules. So when I go inside, I can see the credential column and QB account configuration, where you need to mention the account receivable and account payable. As you already know that QuickBooks is handles all the accounts, which is getting integrated with Odoo. So everything related to accounts will be mentioned under this. And when I go to credential, I can see the client ID, client secret, access token, which gets generated. So this is all the information which I need to fill in from the QuickBooks. And there is a redirect URL which needs to be filled from Odoo to QuickBooks Online to get the data configured. So when I go to QuickBooks Online, I can see keys and oath. When I go here, I can see the client ID and client secret mentioned here for this particular app that we have created. To the different apps, there are different keys and oath where you need to configure with another company or the same company. But yeah, every app has different client ID and client secret. So from here, this is the button as in the square form. When you click on this button, it will prompt a message that this client secret has been copied, and after copying it, you can paste it here under this. And similarly you will do with client ID, and you will take the redirect URL. This URL will be the URL of Odoo, where your Odoo instance is running. So this is the sandbox 12.practic.co.in get authorization code. So this particular URL will be entered here under redirect URLs. So by fulfilling all the information between Odoo and QuickBooks Online connector, you basically linked this information and configured both the database. And now after saving this, you will see that all the information between the Odoo database and QuickBooks Online database will be synced. So after saving this, when you will click on authenticate button, it will pop up a window with the message if there is any error message or with the successful message. So authenticated successfully, you can close this window. This message comes, that means you are ready to go. So this was the configuration part that any new QuickBooks Online user needs to do to get the data synced with Odoo. So one more thing that I would like to tell you is when when I go here, so that is when I go to this particular user, and under that when I go to sandbox, so here my company name is sandbox us1. So when I go here, so I can see the accounting here. So when I go and I'm just verifying the charts of accounts whether it has been successfully imported or not, because in QuickBooks it is not by default, we need to just bring them up. So I can see that all the charts of accounts are here. And one more thing that is important is when I go in a edit mode, so when you have a new app for this particular QuickBooks Online connector, you don't have number here for the particular accounts, so you have to manually give the numbers here that I have given from 1 to 79, I believe, to all the accounts 89. So you have to give the number manually and you have to click on the button save. So this is the mandatory setting which you need to do it by yourself. User need to do it manually, and after that you are good to go. You can just go and import the data, and as we have already seen that authentication was successful, and this way the Odoo QuickBooks Online connector gets configured and the data gets synced. Thank you.